When you read your lease, before you move into your office or your apartment lease or your house lease, you need to make sure that you understand what the rights and remedies are of the landlord in the event that you break the lease. And breaking the lease is violating any of the provisions of the lease that you are promising to do. Primarily, this involves non-payment of rent. If there is a notice provision, you need to be aware of how much time you have, if any, before a notice is given, and then you have time to catch up the rent or be evicted. Some places can allow for the eviction to be by self-help, where you're locked out of the property. In other places, they must go to court. Either way, you will eventually be dispossessed or removed from the property. If it is allowed where you live, then the landlord or its agents can do it. In other places where there has to be a judgment entered for possession and then you're removed, then some official from the court, such as a sheriff, will do it. And then that varies again, state by state, county by county, city by city. Once there is a judgment for possession, if it is something that the landlord can't do on their own, then you can expect to, depending upon where you live, and you should consult an attorney to find out your rights in that area, you will either receive a notice on your door or mailed to you of a deadline to get out, or some places they will just show up one day. They will show up, knock on the door, escort you out of the property, and remove the contents of the property and put them to the curb, or move them in a moving van, or it's up to you. Sometimes they will just escort you and the belongings will stay inside, and then you'll have to negotiate and work that out at a different time. But anyway, this is all information that you should know when you first move in to under a lease for real property of any kind, whether personal or professional.